Hi guys, welcome back to another FIFA video. We are now Premier League and I really messed up so bad. So I was basically recording from the end of the championship season. I was checking the assist, I was sorting out contracts, and yeah, really annoyingly it was still recording. And this was the very last part of the recording just before the game. However, the game, obviously, it's in the sim. It was on my birthday, because the 9th of August is my birthday. And Man United away. Like, there was no better time to actually get, you know, Manchester United away on your birthday. It was on a Sunday. Game's already been played. Absolutely disgusting that the Scummers are top of the Premier League. I don't know how FIFA allowed that. They beat Brighton 3-1, so I really don't know what's going on there. But we'll put a stop to that and put Southampton back down to where they belong, really. So just having a look at the teams there, really see who we are going to be dominating and everything like that. However, that said, Premier League season did require some transfers being brought in and some people actually being sold. Becker did leave. A couple of transfers for our players. Alfie got offered for £48.3 million. Keane, £42 million from Leicester. Paul was offered from Wolverhampton Wanderers for 20.5. I said no to all of them. Becker and that did go. A couple of other people went. Morale went. Beckskra went. McKinney went. So a lot of people did go. I tried to get Crotone and Chinzenza, but they both said no. However, the players that did say yes were some really good players that we actually really did sign, and they're good backup, young, talented players. A couple of older people for more experience, because obviously in the Premier League you're going to need experience. So Casper Dolberg joined from Ajax for £22.4 million with a 5% sell-on clause. Denis Suarez joined from Barcelona. He joined for 89 grand a week for £23 million. Bearing in mind, I had £98 million to spend plus the sale of people. Mario Götze, who's 28, joined for £28 million. Alina from Barcelona joined for £23.3 million. And then Gonzalez joined from Stuttgart. He joined for a whopping £14 million. So some players obviously coming and going. So really good bit of business. Like Suarez 82 rated, Goetz is 83, Dolberg's 81. So them Gonzalez 78 and Alina's 81. So some good quality players already mixed with our quality players in that respect. So you couldn't ask for much more. And yeah, so basically I just want to apologise because I didn't record the Man United game, because the recording actually stopped straight away from here. I was having a look at the fixtures. We actually won the group. We won, drew, and we actually won in the cup in the final, on penalties, after beating Lazio. So yeah, we actually won the Man United game 2-1. Paul scored and myself scored. Jesse Lingard scored for United late on, and I am really gutted because I thought it recorded. Like when you're playing the game, you don't realise that it records and it stops recording because you're so focused on the game. You don't want to look up in the top left hand corner. You think, oh, it's just a message coming through. So I am going to start to clip it and basically record it, and then after 2 or 3 games, even if it isn't done, I will still record it so I know that I've done it, so I don't miss anything in that. So Inter Palace, our first home game in the Premier League. I'm just letting you go like this because the way the setup is in that. McKinney here actually was sold to Crystal Palace from myself for £23 million, and that did help us bring in a couple of players as well. So I just, yeah, the setup of this whole thing is really cool. Like obviously the shaking of the hands, you've got the Premier League stand in the back, and with the Premier League you do get a better lot of stuff. You don't just get a list of people starting in the team. So just waiting for it to go. The fans are all happy, you know, winning the first game of the season. And yeah, look at this. This is so good graphics. Look at that. Just look at the players lining up, like all the thingy, how they all do it. Like 4 at the back, 3 midfielders we always do, 2 wide wingers with Mikey set up top. So I just think it's absolutely brilliant how the whole picture of that's all set up. So Hopefully we can get another win and get a home win. We got an away win, but we actually start off with a cracker from myself. Absolute screamer into the top corner. I thought I was doing a backflip, but I don't know what button. When you're celebrating, you're trying to press random buttons to get different celebrations, but unfortunately I didn't do a backflip. Chris with an outstanding ball. Mikey has a shot. It's a good save, and I thought I missed with Nate. My heart was in my mouth, but Nate smashes it into the top corner, or just into the top of the roof of the net, whatever, man. We won 2-0, and I was absolutely outstanding. As you can see there, when I flipped left to right, I was told by Mert, who's Zenkai, so please subscribe to him and his channel. Just before I tell you about that, Mikey put a great ball in, and Mario Götze makes it 1-0, and that is worth the £23 million if the striker's going to score goals like that. Absolutely class. And then Paul comes through and he smashes it in, and it's 2-0 in 35 minutes. And I'll tell you why the formation's working really well. It's because Mert told me to do a 3-5-2 formation itself, and do quick counter-attacking football. Poor goalkeeping there from Alfie. He should have come out and grabbed it, but unfortunately it did score. But this is what I mean from quick tackling football. One pass there, one touch pass there into Mikey, takes a touch and he slots home to make it 3-1. Quick counter-attacking football, as Mert told me to do. Play quick aggressive football, and yeah, the away formation that he told me to play is working absolutely fantastic. That's 2 away wins. Rotherham in the cup, I thought I was going out when it was 1-0, but unfortunately we did actually win the game on penalties 4-3. And thank God, after Chris and Remy scored in that game, we actually are still in the cup. So lucky there, really. Good football here. Nate with a great ball into Paul, who slots away and makes it 1-0. And at home, we play a formation of 4-2-3-1. It's a great formation at home. Solid and compact as you want to be at home. A tight game. And yeah, we did win 1-0. So I just want to show you the away formation. So 3 at the back as normal. Your 5 in midfield with the one holding, which is the key. It did cut out, but you got 2 there, and then literally 2 the other side, and then Götze is up top on his own. So half an hour into the game, Götze holds it up really well, and that's what we paid the money for. Myself puts a great ball in, and Nate with a great header. Look how small he is, and he beat the man in the air. And Nate makes it 1-0 with his first goal of the season. And this was the turning point, really. 78 minutes. I don't know how he was onside, but what an absolutely outstanding save from Alfie. And this is where the away formation works so well. We had it on our own box. It's played into Keane. He brings it forward. He brings it to me, who takes one touch and whips in a wonderful ball. And there is Kasper Dolberg. And it's 2-0. The Watford crowd are booing. And they're going to be even more frustrated because Dennis Suarez picks it up, smashes it. It's a great save, but Mert's there to make it 3-0. And his left foot volley, and this man's getting really good with his left foot. Silencing the crowd there, acting all hard in front of the camera. And that's 3-0 away from home. This formation is working brilliantly. And not only did it work brilliantly, but Nate scored with a header, and then Keane scored with a header. The 2 smallest people on the pitch scoring headers in Watford's box. You would be absolutely fuming. But we are 4-0 up away from home in the Premier League. That takes some skill to do so. But tried to put him off. Ryan, I think, couldn't get the bounce there, and it is 4-1. We didn't keep a clean sheet. But it doesn't matter. We win 4-1 away from home in the Premier League. I got 9.4 rating, was all over the pitch. So fantastic that we did that. And we are absolutely off to a flyer this season. We've played 5, won 5, and only conceded 3. And scored, I think, like 13 or 14 goals. So as you can see, we're top by 3 points already at this stage in the season. Chelsea, Spurs, Wolves and Man City make up the rest, with Scum in 5th. So I am absolutely over the moon that the start that we have made. And as you can see, we've scored 12, conceded 3. City have actually lost. So everyone's lost. Southampton haven't lost either, but I'm sure that they will lose soon. But guys, we are top of the Premier League. Portsmouth Football Club are top of the English Premier League. Get in there, you Blues.